Hey, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, back credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem.
Hello, and welcome on the TGIF Friday morning. Nice and cold and snowing and nasty outside up here in Massachusetts. First in the chat today was Rabbit. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, Jean-Marie. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Charlie, hello, good morning and welcome. And if you are still here, type something in the chat. I'd like to have a conversation about something. Sue and Albert, hello, good morning and welcome. And I'm going to talk about something also. Sue, are you still here? There's some things I want to talk about today. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, good morning. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. And Mark, hello, good morning and welcome. And Jennifer, already dropping that week, the feature channel of the week. It is Roy from Horizon Picks. Brandon, hello, good morning and welcome. And Sweet Tea, hello, good morning and welcome. And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How you doing? Purple Winks, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing this morning? Good to see you. Miss Dee Dee, hello, good morning and welcome. And don't forget, this Sunday, I will be a guest on Miss Dee Dee's channel for the Joy of Auction Sunday. Claudia, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Tracy, hello, good morning and welcome. How you doing? And the chat's flying on me here. We'll be back in a few. Okay. Charlie, are you still here? I only have a 5-minute drive. I will leave in a few minutes. Okay, real quick, I want to make a comment. Yesterday, I noticed you went to the Wednesday, and this is for everybody. If you go to someone's comment, especially in the community tab, and you put anybody who puts a link to your channel on a comment on the community tab, for some reason yesterday, I do this every day, 3 times a day. I only not only do I check my comments, but your comment was held for review for deletion because you posted your channel link on the community tab. So be careful on doing that in your community tabs on other channels, because they will move it as a spam if you're doing it in someone else's chat, but on their community tab. And so I just want to mention that yesterday you did drop a link in for your channel on the community tab from Wednesdays, and it was removed because it went into the held for review, and then it was deleted from there. So I just wanted to mention to you, if you go back and look for it, it's not there. So yeah, don't drop links like that in people's community tab because they will remove it. So just be careful. And I wanted to see if Charlie was here because I've been advertising his channel, including the one on Wednesday for his channel. And you can't make comments on his channel. So I'm curious about that one. What do you call a cat with no legs? I'm not sure. Yeah, I just want to mention it to you because I happen to see that, because I do check that 3 times a day. I check the comments, the held for review, and the mention portion, where if somebody mentioned me in their comments. And it just so happened that your link was in the remove portion, held for review. Ground beef. I would have never thought of that. Good morning, Glams. I'm glad you're feeling better. I heard yesterday you said you were feeling a little bit better. That's good. Well, I didn't catch it because I wasn't thinking about that. But that is a good one, ground beef. I should have thought of that. I see myself out. Oh, that's too cute. Well, if you like different jokes like that, go check out Cool Beans. He does one 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. That one wasn't too bad. You got to think about something like that this early in the morning. But yeah, he's about that kind of jokes too. So go check him out. I'm feeling much better. Thank you all for oh, you're welcome, Glams. So yeah, definitely go check out these channels. Jennifer's already dropped, and I want to make a comment real quick too. I mean, I got full of comments this morning. Let me do this real quick so I don't forget, because I like to drop these as soon as I can at the beginning, middle, and end. Jennifer's dropping you links. That's one way she tells you not only hello, but she advertises your channel for you. So go check out her channel. Go watch some videos. Leave comments. I know I sound like a broken record, but you know what? Can't do enough. Just everybody pitch in and do it, please. Check her videos. Put them on playlists for the weekend. Go check out her Etsy store, especially if you're looking for something. Because I know some people who have bought from her and they love it. Love everything they bought from her. Jennifer, I want to make a shout out to Jennifer. You know, Jennifer's always telling everybody hello by dropping those links. But also when we're talking about somebody on their show, when they're doing a show, she's dropping that link as well as advertisement for your show. So I want to give thanks to Jennifer for doing all what she does. She doesn't even, we don't ask her to do it. She just does it because she enjoys it. But remember, she is doing this on her phone. How she does it so fast, I don't know. But kudos to her, because she can do it as fast as I can blink my eyes. And she got links in the chat already. So definitely go show her some love and support as well. Let's see, where was I at here? Where was I at here? All right, Glams. Let's see here. What do you call McDonald's beef? Okay. Everybody saying hello, good morning. Sasquatch, hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. Jimmy, hello, good morning and welcome. And Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Downtown, is that Ernie? Downtown Ernie Brown. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Welcome. I think this might be your first time here. How did you hear about the channel? And welcome to the community. We do this every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's check out. I am subscribed to you. Cool. Good to see you. Welcome. Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I think I sent your package out yesterday. Didn't I have a package for you yesterday? Went out. I'm trying to think. You should have gotten a notification. I think you did. I had so many packages go out yesterday. I'm trying to remember where I went. I don't remember now. I don't know why I'm looking there. I need to look at my pirate chip. I think it was pirate chip I did it through yesterday. But anyway, you should have got a message with your tracking number. I'm trying to remember all those I did because it was like 8 in one load and 7 in another. I did a pack of 8 and a pack of 7. So it was a lot. I see you on one day. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hello, Jessica. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? So yeah, it went out yesterday. I finally got caught up. Yes, I bit through it with my gout. It was hard, but I did it. Got it done. So yeah, I did go out yesterday. So yeah. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. Doing okay. Just off for work. Cool. Margie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, let me go through the calendar real quick because there's a lot of people on today. Let's see here. At 9 o'clock this morning, you have Silver Hair Stacker Todd. At 10 o'clock, you have Adventures with Victoria. But I believe she's going to have someone else with her. Saved here first. It's her and Victoria. But because Victoria's out, I think she's got a different guest today. So today at 10 o'clock. Oh, did I miss Wendy's last night? I sure did. I was cooking dinner and went to bed. Stacey May's Catitudes on at 10. Then you have Rita, the Buddha Chick, on at 10. She does that 7 days a week. It's called the Daily Devotion. 11:30 is Jackass Retro. At 12 o'clock is Horizon Picks Solo Sale. 1 o'clock is Let's Do Lunch Podcast. 2 o'clock is Janine's with Twin Sister Sales. 5 o'clock is New England Thrifter. At 6 o'clock is Jiminy Flip It. If you're into wanting to learn more about postcards, ephemera, magazine ads, things like that. Vintage wise, ephemera wise. Check out Jiminy Flip It. He's on at 6 o'clock, and that's what he does on Monday nights at 7 and tonight at 6. And then at 6:45, yeah, I Spy Queen Anitra. At 7 o'clock is Steve Looking for Silver. At 7:30, should be on tonight. They said that if they didn't do it, they would let us know. But it's Mess Hall Diggs live for no reason. Started last Friday, and so it's on tonight at 7:30, and it is on Mess Hall Diggs channel. 8 o'clock, you have Anthony, full-time reseller. And then again at 8 o'clock, you have Horizon Picks doing his comic sales. That's comic books, that is. At 9 o'clock, you have Countess April. If you haven't checked out our channel, if you're new to the community and you're learning or wanting to learn and get your feet wet on doing auctions, she does an open panel. She gives you 30 minutes to sell whatever you can in 30 minutes. And she does that starting at 9 o'clock tonight. And then at 9 o'clock, you also have Margie, Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. And to finish the night off at midnight is Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. Also, if you are happy to be around in the chat and you see that Ida Harrington's birthday, her birthday's tomorrow. And this Sunday is Cody's birthday. And everything I'm telling you is in the calendar that I'm reading from. And also you can view. If you go down to the community tab, is the second post, because I did that one. And then I did updated the calendar. And then I did post the feature channel of the week. So it should be a second post in the community tab. That way you can view the calendar and see who's doing what, when, where, and what time. Did I just see somebody come in the chat? Now, where was I? Doing work, just getting off of work. Margie. All right, that's where I was. Jimmy, Glams. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Some people have been stealing Kathy's dumpster. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, too. And it's been going on. You can catch it on Facebook. Only 14 likes. What? Well, hello, Danny May. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jeffrey, I have a question for you. I've been watching your videos, and I didn't see the one that you talked about with you and how you became the baseball commissioner of Jamestown. I haven't found it. So if you can find it and drop it for me, because I haven't found it. I've been watching your videos, and I did leave comments be listening while I'm making breakfast. Oh, okay. Bro, bacon is thawing out. Awesome. I hope everyone had a beautiful day. Okay. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. Glenn was talking to back and forth. That's how Diggs. There's the link for his channel, y'all. Make sure you set the notification so you don't miss out in case if they are doing something different or a different date. Jean, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello. Stacy, I'm doing good. That's awesome. Yes, it is on my community tab. Yeah. It's the second post, by the way. Let's see here. Newspaper article. As of 4 o'clock today, I will be free to be me. Well, congratulations. I know you've been looking forward to that, Cheryl. You got so much time in your hand, you're not going to know what to do, huh? You'll be finding things to do. If you go to my community tab. Oh, okay. I'll go check that out later then. I was looking for it. I didn't see it. Let's see. Everybody saying hello. Good morning. All right. So, yeah, be careful on Just Me Kathy. She's been having somebody stealing her videos. But I'm not sure 100% on the other channel names. But Nana Tank was on right before this, and she was telling about the channels. I was listening, but also working, going through jewelry, and I was just listening, not paying attention fully 100%. But if you go to Facebook, you'll see there's some other channels posting videos from evidently what they're doing is Kathy's uploading the videos and doing all the work. And then these channels are coming by, taking her videos, and then they're claiming it as their own. So be careful on that. And also make sure if you do see them and you know that it's Kathy's videos, report them. Definitely. And it's definitely happening where they're posting it on Facebook, from what I'm understanding. Cindy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I heard about that, but I think you got to report it. I'm not sure how that happened, but I just hit 320 subs. Well, yeah, this morning I saw it was like 324 or something like that, Jeffrey. Yeah, when I was watching your videos this morning, I thought it said 334, 324. Something like that. Let's see. Other than that, was something I was going to talk about already, and I forgot already. I've been busy so much this morning. Doing a lot of little nothing is what I feel. No one would want to steal my videos. Yes, indeed, girl. You'd be surprised some of these people that do these videos and steal them. And it's just a matter of, eventually they're going to get caught. You know that. They will. Hello, Jenny and Mike. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Hello. So yeah, if you have any questions, ask them in the chat. What's the purpose of stealing videos? What would be their reasoning? Well, for example, and I'm only saying this because this is what my thoughts are on this, is that's being it's right. What I'm thinking is because, for example, Just Me Kathy, she's got high number subs, but she also gets a high number in views. She's very good at what she does on her videos, and she also shows what she does with the things that she finds. And because of the fact that she's got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, they're, my opinion is, they're not only jealous, but they're needing views on their own. And instead of doing their own work, they're going to people like Kathy, who's doing really well with her videos, copying them. And then one of the things, I don't know if you notice, if you look to the bottom corner of the video screen, you should see a watermark. Try to make sure you put a watermark on your videos, because it's going to be a little hard if you have, like, for example, I have at the top up here my logo, and at the bottom should be a watermark. If you do those to your videos, even with pre-recorded, you should see it on there as well. It'll be a little bit harder for them to cover that. Now, unless they really want to take and get some work done and really do a lot of work to get it off of there, then they got to have a lot of work to get that off. So, yeah, that's one way you can prove it's yours. That's just my opinion. Oh, you're welcome, Jenny. Take the time to make. Yes, exactly. No reason to report the video thief. Just make a copyright claim for the channel. There you go. I like that. Well, what's happening is, I think, from what I heard on Nana Tink's channel this morning, it's being posted on Facebook. I don't know, but it got to be doing it on YouTube too. I don't know. I haven't checked it out. I really don't know. But that's a good point to make, Mark. Do a copyright claim. I didn't even think of that. Good morning, Anitra. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Yeah, they are. But it's definitely being aware of it, because it's happening. And it's not just one of her videos. I think it's several. It would be considered a copyright claim if posted elsewhere. Yes. And so that's what they should be doing. Not just reporting it, but reporting it as a copy claim. And that's correct. But again, you just don't know what people are doing and why they do it. To me, I just know it's wrong. Why would you copy somebody else's work? That's called freaking lazy. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. All right, Glenn, have a great day. Don't work too hard. And Robert's working from home today because it's been snowing since yesterday at 2 o'clock. Yep. So yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them in the chat. Don't forget, next week, starting Sunday, let me get to my guest list. This Sunday, I will be on Virtual Shopkeeper DD's The Joy of Auction Sunday. And Thursday, I will be on Ella's at 1 o'clock on her auction at 1 o'clock on let's save here first. Now, someone asked, was it last Saturday? No. Last Thursday, 2 weeks ago when I was on, last week when I was on with Ella. Not yesterday, but last week. If I was going to start doing some more mystery jewelry bags. And that's what I'm working on, trying to get some more done. so I can get those ready for the Sunday show and or the Thursday show, either or. But yeah, I am trying to get that done as soon as I can. So that's why I'm going through all these boxes of jewelry. Don't even understand why some people think it would be driving you crazy. Yeah, you're right about that. I couldn't do it. No, no way. I shorts yesterday. Well, yeah, in Louisiana, you can do that almost all year round, including in January. I know I used to do it all the time. People thought I was crazy. That's beside the point. You prank? I lost money on eBay shipping because it used my old zip code to ship out. I don't know how to change my address, so I manually changed it, corrected zip code. Thankful I don't have many items. Let me see something real quick. I'm trying to remember where you go to that. I'll work with you on that after Danny May. I gotta remember where to find it. Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, I'll walk you through it when we get a chance, when you're free. I know there's a way to do it. I just got to remember how to get there, because I know I had to change it when we moved. Well, no. Yeah, I did, because I used to buy on eBay, so I had to change my address for that on my personal account. Please hit my channel so you can Please hit my channel so you can get the notifications of the Joy Box. Son and Johnny is arguing hardware. He's more like family. Aw. So yeah, definitely check it out. Make sure you subscribe to everybody. Make sure you also hit the notifications. And one of the things I want to mention, has anybody in the last couple of days gotten a notification on YouTube when you're trying to sub to somebody, and you get a notification you have too many subs? Sorry, you cannot sub to this person at this channel at this time. I got it all this whole week. It's been aggravating, but that's okay. What I did was this morning, took me over an hour and a half. I went through each channel. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I didn't look at the names. I just looked at every channel I went to that I am subscribed to, and I basically cleaned up the whole list. If there is no content, I'm sorry, but I had to take you off, because I'm trying to make sure that I can support those who are doing content. If you haven't done a video in 3 to 5 months or older, I took it off. And any of the channels that I see, there was several channels that had just playlists, but it wasn't their playlist, I took them off, because I'm trying to make sure that I support those who are actually doing the work, getting the content, and putting it out there. It was just sometimes I don't even know how I got subscribed to them, because I don't remember subscribing to them. That's how much I had, and that was a year's worth. And I think what it is, every time I see somebody in the chat, I want to support them, so I subscribe to them. So I think I need to start changing that up a little bit, subscribing to those who are definitely doing the work. And yeah, I think that's my opinion of why I do it. Well, good morning, Andrew. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Laura, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I keep finding that YouTube is turning off the bell. Still sub, but not notifying turned off. Very frustrating. Did you get a hold of the link I put in yesterday? I can put it again. Take this and save this link if y'all wanting to see about your people you are subscribed to. A lot of times that's how you can tell if you know you're not subscribed to somebody. If you do this checklist and you click on this link I'm about ready to drop, this link will pull up all those that you are subscribed to, and you get to see if you have the notifications set up. I do that at least once a month, maybe every 2 weeks. That's the link I use, where I will go and check each one of those to see if I have the notifications. Because sometimes it's like, I know I do, but it didn't. So definitely use that link for that. And it'll pull up your people that you're subscribed to, and it'll let you know if you have the notification set up or not. There is an auction limit of, like, there is an actual limit of subs, or is it just one of those random rules that aren't posted? I don't know. I'm gonna research it, because I find that odd. I only had that done when I first started YouTube, and I was trying to subscribe to everybody and get in everybody's channel and, you know, try to get out there and all. And I did used to have that when I first started, and then it never happened again until recently, this week. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check it out. But I would get the notification when there was some people that I was watching. Who was it? It was, I forgot what channel I was watching in the chat, and I was trying to search for them. And it was people that I used to be subbed to when I had the other channel, but I don't have them in my subscriber list anymore. So yeah. Sandy, well, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Did I miss Sabrina? Yep, I sure did. Hello, Sabrina. Hello, good morning. I don't know how that chat flew on me. I'm sorry. Welcome. How you been? Good to see you. It just happens sometimes and I don't mean to do it. Just sub to about 1,000 channels. I have noticed that. So you see, I'm not the only one. Okay. I thought it was something going on with me or something. Well, hello, Ella. Ella. Hello, good morning and welcome. That has happened to me. I did not get notifications and had to clean house. Yeah, that's why I did that. But if you use the link that I dropped in the chat, you can use that for your subscribers to see if you have your notifications set up on those that you are subscribed to. And when you go through the list and you say, oh, wait, why am I not subscribed to the person I'm looking for? Well, then it means that they lost the subscription to that channel, that we can go back and check it out. I hope you understood everything I just said. So if anybody has any questions, you know what? It's time. It is time. It's that time, y'all. All right, I'm going to drop these links real quick because I know I'm not as quick as Jennifer, but you know what? Yes, I do cheat. I do have it in my private chat pre-show before the show starts. So I can just copy and paste it. These are Jennifer's links to her channel, to her Etsy store. Remember, there's a holidays coming around. If you're looking for anything in particular, or just looking, not know what to get somebody, you see something else in Jennifer's Etsy store, help her out. I know some people who bought from her and they're very happy and satisfied. All right, so I'm getting ready to drop the link for the morning show. If you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. I will remember to ask that you do please keep your camera on so I can verify that it is you. And then if you don't want to put your camera on after that, you're more than welcome to turn it off after I bring you on the screen. Let's see here. Well, hello, Emily. How are you doing? I am working on my next video. I will post it this week. I have to create some more footage for the live. Okay, cool. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. More juice auctions at 9 o'clock tonight. There's the link, y'all. Chicago lady. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how you doing? Hello, Susie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how you doing? Grubby the Beagle. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how you doing? Welcome back. All right. Oh, yeah. I watched one of your videos this morning. Johnny. Oh, I have had some complaints about people in my auction fight. I've had complaints about people in my auctions and others that never bid or buy, but always comment about liking things to the point it sounds like they're asking gifts. Very uncomfortable. I look at it, for me, this is my opinion. I don't mind when it comes to, there's so many people that are just there to show support to the channel. I have no problem with that. The thing I have a problem with is when I see, not only in my auctions, but I see it everywhere I go, That you have some people that are like, oh my God, I wish I could have that. Oh, I wish I could, but I can't afford it. You're going to get that. But remember, there are some people out there that's doing that to make people feel bad for them. And then all of a sudden you got people giving gifts. Now there's some of us who, don't get me wrong, we all love giving things to people. But a lot of times you see that and it will happen. It's always been happening, and I don't think it'll ever stop. But you know what? Only you can control your chat. If it's your channel and your chat, you can control it in your chat. But for me, I hardly ever see that. And when I do, we kind of know who they are. We know what they're doing. That's something we really can't control. But unless you want to control it, you have that right in your chat, on your channel. But I look at it this way. There's a lot of people who come in our shows and don't buy, but I love it because they're there supporting the channel. We have people still in bingo who come to bingo, but they don't play. So you're going to have that in all your shows. But yeah, there's really nothing unless you specify in your chat you don't want it. Unless it gets over, if it goes overboard, then that's a different story. But I don't have that problem. I really haven't had that problem. And then exactly, that's the way I look at it. They may not be meaning it, but there are some people who do that so that people can feel sorry for them. And there are a few. Trust me, I've seen it. But it's hard to tell. You don't know. Yeah. Miss Tracy, I've been obvious when it comes from some person over and over. Yeah, it's when it's being over and over. Yep. I don't know what to do or say. I would, well, again, you can't control what people say. And again, if it's negative, then yeah, you can control that in your chat. That's a hard subject. I really haven't had that problem, so I don't know what to say on that one. That's gonna be a tough call. Now, that's true. Some people will say, oh, that's beautiful. That doesn't mean they want it. They're just saying that it's a beautiful piece. But what I think what she's really talking about, Jennifer, is when people are saying, oh, God, I can't afford it. I wish I could buy it. They use those type of words in their comments. Other than the beautiful, it's pretty, it's yeah. Those don't mean anything. But it's when they're talking about, oh, man, I wish I could get it because I can't afford it. But I can't afford it. Well, those are the kind of comments you shouldn't be saying in an auction. That's just my opinion. I hear it sticking out and aggravate because I can see it in my peripheral vision. Team up again. I feel protected of my sellers. I don't want them to take advantage of. Yeah, and you're gonna have that. I always try to talk up an item to help them sell, and that's a good thing too. But I think what she's really talking about, and I know because I've heard it before, it's when people are talking about an item not to help sell the piece, but more of, I can't afford it, but I wish I can get it. Or I would love to get it, but I can't. I can't afford it. Those are the kind of words, the key words that they're putting in the chat a lot. So yeah. Yep. I do that too. Sometimes it's not because I'm busy doing something. I'll go back and, hey, how y'all doing? Hello, everyone. That's exactly what you see me do. Yeah. But people also talking up an item, there's nothing wrong with that. And it's considered a compliment. Yep. Clearance sale. Clarence is on. Uh-oh, she's got clearance today, y'all. Today at 10 o'clock, she got clearance with her. You go, girl. Oh, y'all having a show together on Monday here. Okay. Yeah, you can promote it and drop the link unless you already have it. Well, Jennifer dropped it. Whose channels are going to be on? Because I know she was here yesterday talking about it. Ew. I don't eat that stuff. Well, that's your night shift. That's right. I do not mind my not bidding or buying. Love the community. But there are some in the same person over and over. Yeah. Well, hello, Miss Nancy. How are you doing? Long time no see. Was up all night. What? Well, thank you for stopping by. I know usually you and Brandon are up late in mornings when I wake up doing an auction. You've been some late now hours this lately. I visit channels all the time and don't buy. I just want to support the channel. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I did. So if you want to talk the balls and your court. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Smoky. Southern Belle, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Nana, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Deborah, hello, hello, hello. It doesn't hurt anyone. And if someone wants to send them a gift and both parties are happy with it. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Central. So it'll be 11 o'clock our time. Okay, cool. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, I know you've been gone for a while. I love people chatting and commenting and more, but no problem with anyone not buying. Okay. I think her biggest complaint is the question about those that are the same people every auction, basically talking about the items. Now, granted, some people say they're pretty, that's beautiful, they're really nice, but it's when the comment they're saying about, oh my God, I wish I could get that because I can't, but I can't afford it. Or it's in that effect is what I think she's talking about more than, yeah. Exactly. You're right. That's what I do. I do it all the time. I ignore it because I already know who the few are. Aw. At least that's what I see in my channel. And you see that everywhere. Yeah, that's going on everywhere. Well, hello, Cookie. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Agree when we're putting that. I wish but can't afford it uncomfortably. Exactly. Yep. That's what the whole thing is about. Yep. And you kind of know who those are. I mean, granted, you don't get them all the time and every time, but they're out there. So yeah, don't let it bother you. Just say like it or move. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Yes, Johnny, that's what I mean. Thank you. You're welcome. And again, I understand that because I see it. I've been seeing it. I got to scratch my back, John. I can't reach it. My good old wooden back scratcher from the Dollar Tree, a $1.29 tree now. You know when you get that spot you just can't itch and you can't get up to go to a door? This thing works great. I got one here and one downstairs. I mean upstairs. I'm downstairs already. I mean upstairs. How that feels better. All right, let's see here. Tracy. Yeah. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Good to see you. I will appear with Brandon again during the spring break. Good news this morning. It is that I sold 2 things within 5 minutes of listing. Well, congratulations. You see what happens when you list? You just never know how fast it's going to sell on those purchases. Purchasing.com. Not sure what that is. Lisa, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. It's beginning. Basically hoping someone will gift to them. Well, good morning. Hello, good morning and welcome. And yeah, and we know who those are. I ignore them in the chat. My work has kept me so busy, but I need to get back to my interest. Well, good to see you back. I love your little avatar, your little picture. Let's see everybody saying they're subbing. So definitely check out each other's channel, but don't forget to make sure you comment and let them know where you found them. Oh my God, I love that, but I can't afford it. Send me my. I love that, but I cannot afford it to be sent to my address. Whistle Lane. I hope that's not a real address, Brandon. Because if so, you're gonna need to remove it, unless that's something you know is not a real address. You shouldn't be putting addresses in the chat. I do not let it bother. Exactly. I don't either. And y'all, I also mod my own channel, my own auction, and there's times when, like people are saying it's beautiful and things like that. I agree. But when it comes to things like that, I just ignore it and keep on going. Yeah. Comments got to be Let them go. That's right. Let them go. I can't afford it. I got to go to your auctions to see who you're talking about. Yeah, because I don't get them in my auction as often as I used to. I don't feel it right to come into someone's auction and say that I've got it available too. Oh, wait. I don't feel it's right to come into someone's auction and say, oh, I got this available too. Oh my God, yes. And I've seen that before. That is so disrespectful to the person that's doing the auction. Yep. I've seen that a lot. Anitra, when it first started, it was really bad. They would drop their links to their auctions. Or the thing that gets me is the person that's on is actually in a live auction, and someone else is going to come on in an hour or two, is going to drop their links and I'm going to be on at this time. But I know what you mean, girl. I've seen it many a times. Yes. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Those are the GoFundMe folks who fake needing help. You right about that. That's a whole nother day and a whole nother topic. Postage paid, please. I love it. Well, hello again, Sue and Albert. Hello. Welcome back. I believe I'm catching everybody, but it's trying to catch up in the chat. Everybody's talking. I love that. I should look it up. Yeah. Let's see. I just looked it up. It's not an address. Okay, thank you. You're good. I spy you call me Bella. Okay. Bingo. Yeah, I do. Oh, bingo. No. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, and a lot of people, for a while, they were doing it. And for me, and this is just the way I do it, everybody does their auctions differently. I always let people drop links at the beginning before, like when we're introducing everybody and everybody's talking about their channel and how they do their shipping, how they do the invoicing, and where they're shipping from. I don't mind them dropping links, but the minute I start and we do the housekeeping and I bring the first person on to start that auction, the minute that person comes up first, there is to be no links dropped in my auction until the end of the auction. So yeah, that's my stipulation. That is my way I run my auctions. Now, you can drop a link before we start and after. That's fine. But never drop link. No one's allowed to drop links on my chat. And I'll make them delete it if they do. Let's see. I used to see this guy come in and talk about how he had the same thing cheaper. Ew, that is so rude. But you know what? That's the people that don't realize what they're doing to themselves, because it may be that, yeah, you might have it cheaper, but where did you get it from? How much did it cost you compared to this person? Is it a fake piece that you got and this is a real piece? Is it, you know what I'm saying? There's so many factors to look into that. And what it looks like is going to make him look like a fool, or that person look like a fool. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, it might be cheaper what they're asking for, but what kind of quality you have compared to this one? One positive is that the person doesn't bid and they never pay the invoice. Oh, Lord Jesus. That is so true. That'd be a happy thing to do, is let somebody else pay for it. Make sure you get somebody who's buying and paying. Yeah. Or as Ella calls them, ghosting. I left a sale when the seller terrified viewers for not buying. Wait, chastised the viewers for not buying her items. It was uncomfortable. I would leave too. If anybody who's there to help support your channel, you don't know what that person's going through. That might be just to support you. I know we got some people who tell me, look, I'm not buying. I'm just here to support. I'm not playing or whatever. I'm just here to support while I'm working and lurking, whatever. That is fine. I think that's the best thing. You don't have to have everybody buying. Not everybody can afford everything every time. Yeah, and that's another thing. The only ones that are allowed to drop links on my channel is, for example, if Jennifer's there, or what's his name? I think his name is Douglas. But it's not that often he's in my auctions. But 9 times out of 10, if Jennifer's there, I only allow Jennifer to drop the links, because she's dropping the links for the person who's on the screen. That's perfect. I love that. But it's those who want to come in and drop a link, and then all of a sudden they drop a link for another auction somewhere. That's what I'm talking about, dropping links. So I don't let anybody else other than Jennifer or maybe Douglas, if he's around, to drop the person's link who's actually on the screen. So I want to thank you for clarifying that, Jennifer. And yes, that's the only ones that get dropped in the chat during auction. And again, you can make your own rules and do what you want to do on your channel. I find that helps me on my channel to where no one's dropping links during an auction for another auction. It took me a while to figure that out. But, you know, you're going to learn what you need to do for your channel, and make adjustments as you need it. Yeah, and that's one thing you should never do is criticize people for not buying. What is the joking way? Was it in a joke? Exactly. You just got to remember that person too. Some people have a warped sense of humor. Well, hello, Sherry. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. I was having just Facebook on TikTok. Watch different things and get lost in translation. Have a great cup of coffee. You're welcome, and thank you for stopping by. I understand. Let's see. That is just so wrong. Yeah, and that's one way you're gonna lose a lot of people coming to your show too. Yes, that's who it is. So if Jennifer's not there, Douglas will drop them, but they only drop the links for those on the panel. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to only links dropped during auction. Other than that, don't come in my chat and drop links because I will make you delete it. Don't make me time you out. Don't make me take your rent away either. Post like links for our live. Yeah, exactly. I do that to make the host aware of what your dentist. Wait. I do that to make the host aware of. Yep. That's so true. Let's see. Everyone does not make money all the time, and then that's what some reason sellers need to understand. That's true. I love all these comments. It is so true. And you know, it's all about having fun. Let me type in the chat for him because I know he's got issues on that. So let's see. All right. I don't know if y'all know, but Sherry has an issue where he has to go through a device to talk, and sometimes it doesn't say what he wants. So I just realized I got to type in the chat for him so he can understand what I'm saying. Let's see here. Please check that you are sub to all the great channels in the chat. Yes, definitely. All right, go back to this one. I don't know why I messed this up. People in the chat make it fun because people come because it's fun, and that's most. And that's what you got to do. You know, you want the people to come back. You want to have fun. Like on our auction, every round, when it gets to Dawn and Mary, guess what? We're having music because we know she's going to have at least one of the lots. If she doesn't do the rapid fire round, Dawn and Mary will let me know, and then we'll do the rapid fire round. But 9 times out of 10, the third of her round is going to be some 45s. So we get to go sing. So we cut up, you know, if you know the words, that kind of thing. So yeah. But it's always nice just to see you. We know that, Jennifer, you're always welcome just to be there. I'll look at it that way. I am happy to be and blessed that y'all there when you do come, no matter if you buy or not. I don't care. I love to have the show. When we have a show to have fun. And somebody asked me, why you only do lives? Because I enjoy the reactions and talking in the chat. It's more of a face-to-face. Like I'm talking to you, but we're just not face-to-face. You know what I'm saying? Also, by the way, the link is at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on and promote your channel, talk about what you got going on your channel, anything special going on, you're more than welcome to come up. But I do ask that you have your camera on so I can verify that it's you before I let you on the screen. Let's see. I used to have the one person actually asked me to buy it. Her things, I ignored it. But yeah, that you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable because guess what? My biggest advertisement that is always in my mind is the word of mouth can make you or hurt you. And if you're one of those that make people feel uncomfortable, guess what? It'll spread like a wildfire. But if you're there to have fun, you don't care, you talk with your people, I look at them this way, y'all friends and family. So why make them feel uncomfortable? If you have a problem with somebody, talk to them on the back rooms, talk to them in an email, messenger, whatever. But don't make them feel uncomfortable where they're not going to come back, because guess what? Now you have created a what do you call those again? Domino effect, because that one person is going to tell other people, and guess what? They're going to stop coming to your channel. They're going to start coming to your live, to your auctions. I don't see one. Wait, did I miss it? Resell, hello. I don't know how I missed you. Where's that? Right here. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Resell Therapy. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. This chat is flying. I'm trying not to miss anyone. All right. I already did that one. Let's see here. Tracy. Elizabeth says, I used to have one person actually ask me to buy their, oh yeah. Yeah, no. If anyone's finding the after Christmas slump over, I am ready to sell again. You got to remember too, right now, people are kind of like already went through Christmas. They got to do their returns for things that they want their money back for or didn't like or whatever. But then you got people who have money for Christmas that they got as a gift, and now they're ready to spend that. But you got to remember, the end of the month is going to start, actually next week, we'll start the tax season. I believe it's this week coming, the 24th, I believe it is, 23rd or 24th is where you can start being able to get your taxes sent in. So then you got the reaction from tax season. So there's always going to be that up and down, but you always got to be ready. Always. The good and the bad. You got to be ready for both. I'll be selling on Angie's Pink Camo auction Saturday at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Central, so it's 11 Eastern. Skipping the garage sales. Y'all got garage sales still? I offered to put a sale on it. I offered to put a sale on it while working. Once the seller said my name, as she was showing something she knew I would want it, I went running and won the auction. There you go. Well, if you got to read your people too, your people that come to your auctions, if they're looking for something in particular, you want to make sure if they're saying I am looking for, and if you have that kind of stuff, you want to bring it, you know. Hello, Tina. Hello, good morning and welcome. And you just got to read your chat. You got to read the people that are in your chat to see what they're looking for. I have been at an auction where multiple people are bidding, and then the winning person gives the item to the one. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I love seeing a lot of the we call them gift alerts. I use PayPal email. I love visiting Jennifer. Yep. Honestly, just because someone doesn't buy our auction, there is always a chance that they. And you know what? That's a great point, because you may realize if you're doing an auction and you're wondering why people aren't buying, you got to remember too, it also depends on the time of the month. You have some people who may get paid a fixed income. What is it, the 1st and the 15th? And you got some people who may get paid every other week, once a month. So you got to look at that as well. You got to kind of weigh the good with the bad when it comes to doing the auctions. So with most of the range are assignments for students are online. So as a sub teacher, you just help me. You all help me making it through day 3. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Gifting people. And yeah, it'll happen. Hello, Carol. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Someone I knew demanded TJ become a sub to buy. Really? Okay. Huh. Yeah. Please know that I don't have an issue with not buying or bidding. Yeah, we know, Tracy. Yeah, we clarified that for you. Yes, there are. I don't go to those. Well, hello, good morning and welcome, Rachel. And Leslie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Yeah, I would ignore them, Tracy, if you can. Don't let them get to you because they're going to do what they want, and how they do it, they will do it to everybody, not just you. Judy May, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, I'm just trying to make a point of there's so many different people that may get paid on different times of the month. So you always got to look at that too, because they're on a fixed budget. They may not be able to purchase that time, but they may be able to purchase on the next time. So you got to watch that too. You know, you got to be careful with, don't assume, because you know what happens when you assume. I don't assume nothing. I pray you are doing what? Yes. One thing about us doing auction story. Yep. I see you. Somebody's coming and waving at me like it's Mardi Gras. Throw me something, mister. That's what she's doing in her camera, y'all. Here's Dee Dee.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm good. I just wanted to remind everybody one more time that you're going to be our special guest on Sunday, and we're so excited about that. Johnny has been so supportive, and he helped us launch our Joy of Sunday auction, and it's going great, and he's going to be on with us on Sunday.
Yep.
It's going to be great.
So are you doing any other anyone else's auctions or anything going during the week this week coming? Because I know you've been doing some venturing out on other channels.
I
So
don't
promote your channel and tell everybody a little bit about it.
Yes, tonight I'm going to be on with Kim and April on Countess April's channel. She does a Friday night panel, and sellers get 30 minutes to show their goods, and I will be on there this evening. And then next week I am going to be on with, no, not next week. The next week I'll be on again with Scooter Renee. I just love Scooter Renee. So,
I'm so glad she came back.
Yes, she's awesome. And I'm also in negotiations with someone to maybe launch another show. The trouble is finding a good time to do it.
Oh, wow.
So I was going to reach out to you today and get your advice. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have someone else in the back room, but they're not waving their hands like for Mardi Gras. They're just sitting there like,
well, you know me. I got to have a little attention.
Now there goes up the hands. Throw me something, mister. Yeah, okay. And then other than your co-host, your partner in crime, whatever you want to call him, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. And how's our Michael?
Wore out.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Well.
And Jennifer just dropped the April's auction for tonight. She does it every Friday, and she offers a 30-minute slot for you to sell on her show.
That's
now,
right.
I wasn't sure if she came back or not, because I know she was moving, and I know she did find out she was settled in and all. So, yeah.
Yes.
But she is on the calendar as well.
She is settled in and doing well. So,
awesome. All right, Justin, have a great day.
I also wanted to say, Johnny, I am only 11 away from 400.
What?
I did not think that would ever happen, but I'm so excited.
Let's see.
Yes, indeed.
Let's get you pushed over.
Type something in the chat.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hello, Jedit.
Hey, Jedit.
All right, y'all. Let's see if we can. We got 57 in the chat. Let me go to the channel. This will be one of those telethons that I do on a regular basis. I love it. All right, she's at 389. That's 11 away from 400, y'all. I'm sure we have 11 people in this chat plus that are not subscribed to Virtual Shopkeeper DD.
Please.
If you can check it out, see if you are subscribed. If not, please check it out. Hit the reminder. There's her link to the show for Sunday. And so while we're doing that, Mark also is part of the show, but he does something also on his channel. And so I need him to start promoting what he does on his channel, and if anyone else that you may be collaborating with during the week.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mark, part of Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell. On Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern, we are with the beautiful virtual shopkeeper Dee Dee and Kraken Christine, and Johnny's going to be our guest. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern is when Michael and I do our show, and I'm waiting back to hear from our special guest. Pretty sure it's going to be a yes, but she could have other things going on. And let's see. Okay. The 25th, I'm going to be on with Kraken Christine and Bridget.
The baker's daughter.
The baker's daughter. And I'm not even sure what time it is.
But you'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
And
Wrong show, Johnny.
Oh, that's right. It's not humble.
Christine's probably going to be mad at me for that, but
No.
I just write it down.
Okay, but I'm going to make an announcement because evidently he's not saying anything just yet. Starting next month, February the 8th, Mark will be permanently a guest every second Wednesday of each month on the Hump Day auction.
Yes, I will. Yes.
Awesome.
All right, so there is Virtual Shopkeeper's channel link. And what I'll be doing this is to not only see if you're still subscribed, but I understand some people are saying I am subscribed, is to check and make sure you are. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the notifications for all, which when you hit the bell, there's going to be the top one. But most importantly, always go back and watch a video, even if it's a live or pre-recorded, and leave comments and give them the thumbs up because that does help them get their channel pushed out more. So let's see where you're at now, Dee Dee. 392. So that means 8 away, y'all. 8 away.
I wanted to say too, if you haven't seen the Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale, they bring some awesome items to auction, and their prices are amazing. So always tune in when you see those guys coming up.
And look, I'm gonna grab some real quick and I'm gonna show y'all and tell y'all how well something comes to your house packed. You don't have to worry about it being damaged.
That's right. That's right. And I think you're responsible for the packing, Mark, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Now, Laura asked a question. I dropped a video yesterday of an unboxing. Yes, some of those items will be for sale tomorrow.
Sounds exciting.
Hello, hello, Christy, the Rural Squirrel. She'll be on today at 1 o'clock.
Christy.
They have their Let's Do Lunch podcast. And there is Renee. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome.
Hey,
Maria, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. I think I'm caught up with everybody coming in.
Thank
Now,
you.
this is just an example. I bought something last Sunday. And it was only 2 things. I kid you not. This is a size box I got for 2 things. But I guarantee you, those 2 things came directly to me like I saw it in the auction that I bought it like. And I'm going to show you those 2 small items. This beautiful clock.
Oh, pretty.
Mm.
Nice.
And a Fenton basket.
Oh, wow.
And it came just like I saw it on the show.
That is lovely.
So when you purchase things from Mark, I have to say, this is not the only box I've ever bought. But I have to say, it will come delivered like you saw it on your auction.
Yes. That's so true.
Well packed.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And it gives you so much extra packing that you can recycle it to use on your own. Yeah.
Yes.
I recycle.
I do too.
The way I look at it is I want to receive it in the condition, that's the way I want to receive a package.
Correct. And that's how everybody should be sending out their stuff, especially with online auctions. You should send it the way you want it to be delivered to you.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at things.
Yes, indeed.
Mark, she said she received her tiara. I'm trying to go back and catch on any comments that I missed. Let's see here.
Tell me it was in good shape, Maria.
I think I am caught up. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments or statements or questions. All right, let's see. Apple Martini. Jetted. Laura, good to see you. Welcome. I think I said hello earlier. Hello, Babette. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Thank you for dropping that link. Yeah, Jennifer's been dropping them every time we talk about a channel, girl. She's dropping that link. She's so fast on her phone, I was drooling over that clock. Yeah, I was too, boo. Let's see. And I'm Gina. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Tracy, Maria. I got my green glass trinket dish, Mark, and it was packed perfectly. I love it. There you go. So yeah, that's one thing you ain't got to worry about with Mark. Those baskets make me too nervous to ship. Well, I guarantee you, boo. I'm gonna show you how. This is why we always talk about what you call noodles. What do you call them things?
Pool noodles.
Yes, they're awesome.
I mean, I still got to go through it and pull the tape off. But Mark, and this is just a perfect way. When you see people that send you stuff, try to use that as an example. He had the pool noodle around the handle. Then he had it bubble wrapped. And then he had it wrapped with brown paper. And then he had brown paper on top and bottom and the side. So it was just like you would put a box in a box, except this was more of paper and it was floating in the center. That's why you never get anything broken with him. And I love it. I ain't complaining. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, thank you, Johnny.
Stuff like that do help.
They do.
Want to learn?
I've had a couple items break, but I
think it was when you first started, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And one of the things is you learn from your mistakes.
That's right.
That's how it should be.
Hey, Dolores.
Hello, Dolores. Hello. Good morning and welcome. It could be afternoon where you're at. I want to start selling on YouTube, but I'm not sure how to or where to start with the equipment needed. Personally, my opinion is use what you got first. If you have a laptop, use the camera on the laptop. If you have a like a Logitech, they're very inexpensive.
Webcam. Yeah.
Use those kind of things. Some people, and I don't get me wrong, I know people can't afford everything at one time. But one of the things I'm always seeing is that when people, you can tell when they're on their phone.
Yeah.
Because you can tell they're using their phone the wrong position. They use their phone like this, and so you have a black here and a black here, and you only see what they have in the camera. So what makes that happen with that is that you when you put an item in front of it, you're missing out on the whole picture. So if you are using your phone, because some people do, there's nothing wrong with it, or tablet, please make sure you use your phone in this position, but also make sure you know where the phone camera is, so it's always on the top of your phone. That way you can adjust what you need by this camera, but you're getting when you do this on your phone or your tablet, you get the whole picture not cut off. So be careful when you're doing it. Not like when you're doing a hashtag short video. You want to make sure you have it like this for full view, which is called landscape. You don't want to have it where you do this because you get everything cut off. So you can use your phone, people do. But just be careful how you have your position. You want to make sure it's in the landscape. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people make a mistake with that.
Babette, just watch the folks that you really enjoy and watch what they do and how they do it. And a lot of times you can send them an email and just ask, what kind of camera do you use? And then there are forums like Countess April, where the whole purpose of their panel, their open mic Friday nights is to give people that are trying to get started a place to do that, a place to stretch their wings. So look for those opportunities as well.
Now, Babette, also, I don't know if you know this, but since I started this channel with the auctions over 3 years ago, actually over 2.5 years, every show, the guest that comes on could be someone who's never done it before. I will work with you to teach you how and what to do, and help you through it.
Yes, he will.
So whenever you want to, I feel like everybody's pointing at me.
Yeah.
Just reach out to me. I'm always having backup lists and things like that. What now?
Absolutely. This man has been a godsend.
Just a few more points I've seen. Like, for example, Stacy says, make sure you have it on auto rotate. That makes a big difference. I used a Polaroid when I started my own. I bet you did, Brandon.
Yeah.
Again, I want to tell everybody too. I want to thank Brandon for his service. He is still active military and still going to work full time and reselling.
Wow.
Margie, I have
Wow.
my pod. Thank you for that. Yes, even one of the things a lot of people don't understand. I even have different types of tripods. When I'm doing something here on my desk, I even have this little bitty one. When I say little, it does have the pull-out legs to make it higher. And it also pivots to where you can also use it as a camera holder, because they have the little device you screw on the top of here and you take your phone and put it in like a selfie stick. And you can even use something like this when you're trying to show something downward when you're doing your auctions on your phone. So think about things like that. It don't have to be a real tall tripod. It could be like, that's what I use too. But I use it for what I do at the table or the desk. When I do a couple of videos that you'll see where I did some buy it now videos, this is the tripod I used right here. When I did the Christmas, the Christmas and the vintage and Halloween sale, that's the tripod I used. Because it's easier the way you don't have to get it out of focus too high. That's what I use. I've been studying other channels. And one of the things too, if you ever want to be on someone's channel, I recommend this 100%. Don't wait till the day of that you've asked that person to be a guest. They put you on the calendar and you don't know nothing about how they run their show. The biggest thing and the biggest mistake is that you're going to come in and then you got to wait and you say you're running late. The biggest thing is to always make sure you're there at least 15 minutes before they get started so you can have them help you with lighting, mic, volume, anything you need adjustments with. That's why it's important you show up a little early. But don't wait till you get there and you're running late and then all of a sudden you don't know what's going on. And usually on my show, we go through the do's and don'ts, how we do the show and things like that. And then, little tips, see how everybody's doing. You want to make sure you a little conversation to make them comfortable. But the biggest thing is not knowing how they run the show. And that can hurt you more than help you. So please be careful with that when you're going to be on someone's show, that you don't make sure you investigate and see how they run their show. And that's on anybody, because everybody does their shows different on their auctions. Not that we are pointing fingers. Let's see. All in the Addicts. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, Marianne? Yes. There's Chuck. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Deep breath. I know that I can do it. And one of the things I understand, because remember, we all at one point was nervous and worried about doing this. Yes. I can still, and actually I did my Christmas video where I did before and after. So you'll see how I did beginnings. Trust me. But one of the biggest things is just do it.
Yes.
The more you do it, and also if you want, take yourself on the phone, for example. Start recording yourself. Put your phone on the little setups and just start talking and see how you feel. Even if you go online and you do it, don't go live. Just to give yourself an idea on how to feel a little bit more comfortable by doing it. Now, one of the things I told several people that was really nervous on doing this when I first started talking to them, one of the things I suggested, and it helped them because they did it. I said, when you do your camera, wherever your camera is, take a picture of your child, grandbaby, your spouse, your loved one, whatever. Post it right under the camera So one, you're going to be looking at the camera, but looking at the picture so you can see where the camera is. So you can be looking at it. But also think about them while you're live, so that makes you feel comfortable, like you're talking to that person in the picture, not talking to everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and it seemed to help her. And now she's very comfortable in front of the camera. But you just don't know what it'll take. So that's just some of the things that I tell people. Put a picture of somebody you love and a close person to your heart or whatever. And like you're talking to them under the camera, but you're facing it to where you can see the camera at the same time.
Or you get Johnny to
Cameron, hello. Have me do what?
Get your husband to put the thing right in front of the camera, because he's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm picking on Michael.
Well, like I always tell Michael, think of it being, and that's if you're having two people in the front of a camera, for example, and they trying to put something in the center of the, my suggestion is always put it between you two. Because if you go right in the middle, you'll be in the front of the camera. But if he's on this side of the camera and he's showing it way over here, he's not getting that center. So that's why I would tell him, go between both of your faces and you should be right in the center.
Considering that, what?
You're welcome.
Almost a year ago is when we started.
Mm-hmm.
And from where we were to where we are now, wow.
And that's a good point. That's why I say that. Sometimes you can just do a video and don't even post it. Don't upload it. Just that way you can go just get it done, have a recording, and then go back and watch it. Some people don't watch their first video, and I do. But that way you can see where have you progressed? Where do you need to work on? Are you looking at the camera? Are you looking away from the camera? You know, especially when you got your phone, you always want to make sure you're looking at this portion of the camera. So you want to look at that kind of stuff and then keep improving until you're ready, if that's what it takes.
Great advice. And this guy knows.
Hello, Todd. And I try to help everybody the best I can, but I never tell you what to do. But I can only give you suggestions on how I felt when I first started. Yes, I was nervous. Everybody kept saying, no, not you, but yes, I was. Yeah, it can happen. But once you get used to it, and the more you do it and being consistent, it'll be comfortable for you. I still have my first video up so I can see how I've come so far. And that's the point. You want to make sure, and some people don't want to post it, which is fine. But as long as it gives you a point of what can I improve, what can I do better, and that way you can focus on that. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Picture your audience invert. Oh no, baby, I don't want to do that. No. I don't want to starch my mind. Love the photo idea. And I've given that idea to a couple of people, and there were ladies who were very nervous, and they told me, "Thank you for giving me that idea because it helped." You know, whatever it takes to help you get through it. What is the general consensus? Do you ask a seller to be a guest, or do you wait for them? For me, I offer. Now, if I know someone who wants to and they send me an email saying, I'm thinking about it, I will work with them until they tell me. And one of the best things I like is when somebody says in the chat, I haven't done it yet. That means they're thinking about it. They're contemplating on doing it. So eventually someone's going to give them that nudge to do it. But again, open it to, if you are a channel that offers guests, give it out there, put it out there. Like right now, I'm already booked because I offered it. Open it up. We opened it December 1st. And I am honestly ready to say that as of right now, I have a few spots left per month. Starting in August, I have 1 day left, 1 week left, one Wednesday. In September, I only have 2 Wednesdays left. And in October, I have 1 left. November, I have 1, 2, 3 left. And in December, I have 1, 2 left. So that's how booked I am far out to December. So if you want to be a guest, always reach out. But one of the best things is if you know the channel says I'm offering guests, I'm taking guests, or you reach out to them in an email. You know, or are you having any guests? Do you have any openings? Most of the time too, I have a waiting list, especially if somebody backs out and can't make it. So if you're interested in stuff like that, make sure you reach out to the person who's doing the auctions. And also make sure you let them know I am willing to be a guest if you have an opening, because most of us do have a waiting list. And I'm sure Dee Dee and them, they have actually, if you don't mind, drop your form, because with Dee Dee, they do a form that they will have your information on. If you're like, for example, I want to be a guest on your show. fill out their form, and they'll have your information for when they're booked so many months out. They can come back and see, and then somebody, Didi can explain what they do.
Yes, I'm dropping the form right now.
But don't be afraid to ask. But if somebody's offering you or offering anybody and said just email them, then you need to email them. Don't be afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. We have guests on our shows. And if you want to be a guest, email us.
Yeah. And there's the jot form for Joy of Auction Sunday. And we keep that. That's a great way for us to keep track of those who are interested in joining us. So when we need to fill a spot, we can go to our little database and send out invitations. So we encourage anyone that's interested to fill out that form for us.
Yeah.
Thanks,
good morning,
Jennifer.
Laura.
I picked up a couple more. That's a good deal.
Mike didn't even want to start on YouTube, but now look, I know that's another one. Mike, Jeannie and Mike.
Yeah. Well,
that's all right. On access, I still get anxious before a sale goes live, and you will.
Marianne, I still do too at times.
Oh my Lord Jesus, Robin, no. Well, hello, Brandon. Girl, no, don't. Brandon also does auctions, but he's back in school, so I don't know how his schedule is going to be except until the spring. So that's another one, but that's a late night thing. So I'm usually in bed, but I usually catch the tail end of it because they're still live when I wake up. And we're talking about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Crazy.
I want to check out all the new subscribers. I'm learning the new forms, everyone. That is awesome. Now, also, when you're walking the class, okay. One of the things too, if you want to watch different auctions, and you trying to do your own, or you want to learn how to, or you want to get involved in things like how they do their auctions, how they call their auctions. Is it to where some people, like on our auction, for example, I tell everybody have at least 3 per round. We do about 5 or 6 rounds. We do 3 per round where it can be lots. It can be choices. No more than 5 choices, but you have your choice, your lots, starting bid or buying now. So you want to learn things like that that'll help you depending on what you have merchandise-wise. Would it be better for you to sell it as a buy it now at a set price or starting bid? So you got to kind of look at all that too. But one of the biggest things I see a lot of people fail with is they don't do their research before they bring an item up for auction. So you want to make sure you do your research on that as well, because that'll help you sell it, that you know the knowledge, or at least know something about that product you're showing.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny, don't forget all of your how-to videos that are so helpful.
That's true. Go back and check those out.
Getting a good mod to help you on your first show helps a ton as well. Yes, but that's why I'm also suggesting, if you want to get started, go as a guest on channels to get your feet wet. Because you may get into it, and I see a lot of channels that do this where they get started and also you don't see them again. You may see them in the chats, but not doing auctions anymore. So yeah, that's one of the things I suggest is get your feet wet, go on auctions as a guest. I don't understand how to pay taxes to each state. You don't. That's a whole nother thing. You need to talk to your person who does your taxes, or a tax professional or CPA. Each state is different. But when it comes to your eBay, Mercari, Etsy, any platform you sell on, they collect the state taxes for those states they need to, and they pay the taxes. So if you're getting into taxes for each state, you will then have to file taxes to that state. For example, whatever state, and I'm just saying, say you live in Louisiana and I live in New Hampshire. Well, guess what? New Hampshire doesn't have sales tax. They don't charge taxes. So therefore, you don't charge tax to me because I would live in New Hampshire. Now, because I live in Massachusetts, yes, we do. But if you collect taxes from that person in that state, you will have to file taxes to that state to pay the state those taxes. So make sure you talk to somebody that does your taxes, please. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't know the right thing. That's my suggestion. Talk to somebody who does your taxes. That way you'll be good to go. If people recycle boxes, they should block out the previous mailing address. One of the things you should do, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
if I was to use this box again after, because you see how it's in great shape? That's a good point too about recycling. If you see this box would be damaged in any way, shape, or form, don't reuse it to send. Because remember, the more you use of a box, the more it loses its strength in its formation and its construction. So the more you reuse it, the worse it is for you to reuse it again because it's no good. So also make sure you can take a little Scotty peeler, a label, a letter opener, whatever. These labels come off very easily. But if you're recycling, please do not ever send another package to someone else with someone that you received the box from with their information on it. That is very unethical and it should not be done.
Yep.
Think of that as well. Would you want your information going to somebody else's house? Yes, your mom is in the chat. She's been dropping your link. Brandon, mom, no, mom here. I saw Brandon and love this. Yeah, he does it more in the mornings early. And when I'm waking up, he's still going strong. So yeah. Apple Martini says, good learning. Thank you. Anna Maria, hello. Yes, happy TGIF. I got to get caught up with some of these comments and all. Please subscribe, share, like. Yes, please do. I need a whole workshop on reselling.
Hollis.
Definitely go see a tax person. Hello, Love Hollis.
Hi.
So yeah, anything that has to do with taxes, determining of the state you live in, you definitely need to talk to someone who does get somebody who does your taxes or a CPA. Every state is different. There's some states don't charge taxes. So yes, if you do, because I know some people who stopped doing auctions because they were charging taxes, but they were doing it, and I don't understand why they were doing this way, but they would charge their state. Well, no, you're supposed to charge. If I'm buying from a person who's doing taxes and collecting taxes, it should be the state that the buyer, where you're buying from. Like if I'm in Massachusetts and say they're in Colorado or California, they should be collecting my state tax. Should be paying their tax because it's way too much of a difference in percentage. But they got to make sure they file those taxes. And I want to say hello to Cameron. I saw him earlier and I highlighted his name, but I didn't say his name. So hello, Cameron. Good to see you, sir.
Cameron.
I need a workshop. Yeah, definitely check. Hello, Amy. So is it okay to mix new retail and vintage? Oh, yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
I wondered why PayPal has a spot for tip to be added to a sale. That is for you to, when you're sending it to other people, if they want to support your channel and you're only charging them what they need to charge, some people will feel free to tip you. And it's not all the time it's going to happen, but you as a person doing your invoices, you are having that ability to check it off to say, yes, I'll allow it. That doesn't necessarily mean that the person's going to give you a tip, but it's just a way of having them support you other than buying from you. It's just a little something extra, like a little bonus. I was receiving a lot of used boxes with other address labels. Yes, it is happening. But yeah, don't reuse somebody else's box with a label. And be careful, and if it's damaged, don't reuse it. Recycle it. Throw it in the recycle bin. With boxes, also make sure that the packing labels are reblocked out completely, not able to be shipped. Yes, you also have to make sure you do the tracking number too. You got to do all of that. So that's why I will pull off the whole label. That way I ain't got to worry about it. But that's only for the ones that I'm recycling. Francine, hello, good morning and welcome. And how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Don't you have a show you do on a regular basis, Francine? I think you do. I think. I don't remember if I have you on the calendar or not. I think it's a Saturday, or is it a Sunday? Or maybe it's Saturday. Well, I'll be. I know you do a show on a regular basis. Francine, if you would, go to my calendar and my, yeah, I thought I had you on the calendar. If you're still doing a show on a regular basis, go to the community tab. It's the second post in my community tab of the channel, and I'll add you to the calendar. Let's see. It is better to have a business name or just use my name. I would recommend two things with that. Use it as a business name. It's easy to get an LLC or a business name through your state. Use a business name. Also, get you a P.O. box. Use that address. I'm sorry, but not everybody has my home address. Very few do. 9 times out of 10, you're getting a P.O. box. I just don't want everyone to know my physical address. Touchman, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing, sir? So that's what I recommend, because when I first started, even with eBay, I used the P.O. box. I don't use my home address for eBay as well. Even Amazon, I use my P.O. box. But it's all under my business name, Cajun Roots Reseller, LLC. Good morning, Corner Clubhouse. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, that would be great. Yeah, and I'll add you. Just let me know in the comment section. It is the second post now in the community tab. Go to the calendar post. In that comment, just let me know your days of your shows and the times, and if you have a special name for it. And I'll be glad to add you.
That calendar is awesome. I refer to it all the time.
It is a little bit of a work, but you know what? Once it's done, it's just a matter of getting new people that I know are doing shows that I don't know their schedule.
Right.
Comment on that post, and I'll be glad to add it. So, and then I update it 1 or twice a week.
Well, we appreciate it because it's
Yes,
a great resource.
Well, that's another thing too. The reason I started it is because so many people were saying, well, I don't know what time to go on. One of the things, and I did talk about this before, you want to make sure, kind of look at, and I know it's hard to not step on other people's toes, but that'll give you an idea if you are, now mind you, there might be people on the calendar that you don't even follow, you don't even know, but at least you get an idea of who's on, when, and where. That can kind of also help you. Where is it? It's in the community tab, Francine, of the channel. Go to my main page of my YouTube channel and the tab that says community. That's where it's at. It's the second post now because I updated it and moved it up because I had to add somebody yesterday. And then I moved it up to where it's always at the top each weekend by Friday. And that's because I do the feature channel of the week on Friday mornings. So I'm trying to make sure it's up there right at the top. And I usually do it on Wednesdays when I do the 6 channel shout out. And then again on Fridays when I do the feature channel of the week. All right. As a prior business owner, I had a, let me get to this. Wait for the come in StreamYard. All right. As a prior business owner, I had to have a COA to collect sales tax. Basically, you are an agent to collector. Charge taxes and not report it is illegal. Exactly. As your accounting period to collecting. Yeah, be able to make sure you ask because it's a, what is it, 950 or 954 that you have to file taxes or quarterly or monthly. So it depends on your state. I think you have to sign up for it to where it either can be monthly, quarterly, or yearly. So it's however you set up, but make sure you have a COA or a CPA, someone who does your taxes to help you with it, to make sure you're doing it right. Because if you're collecting taxes and you're not reporting it, then you can get in trouble. That's illegal. Also, I will open a new YouTube to start playing with it to get comfortable. I shall name it perks or perking. Any ideas? Just make sure whatever you do, name it, that it'll be something catchy, and something that people will remember. And if somebody else has any ideas, definitely put it in there. Somebody's getting some messages.
Yes.
Well, everybody, if you would like to make sure to post any shows, special events, make sure you do go to the community tab and let me know that. Also, don't forget to check out the calendar. There's always somebody live. If you know Ida, by the way, I'm in the wrong month today. Ida Herring's birthday is today. I'm sorry, tomorrow, the 21st. And Sunday, if you know who Cody is, Sunday's her birthday. And she does a live Saturday. Tomorrow, she'll be live at 9:30. So go tell her happy birthday. No perks or perkings. I think that's too close to Pamela. Yeah, you got to be careful with other channels too. That's true. That's right. Yeah, you got to be careful with that too. So you got to think about it before you do that, because there are some channels you want to make sure it's not close to somebody else's channel Johnny, I opened the calendar, but nothing is there.
She's got to select the calendar, right?
Yeah. All right, let me do this. All right, let me share my screen.
Hey, Bridget.
All right. When you go to my community tab, when you click the link, I always left click and open a new tab. When you go to this one here, you want to go to the side of your calendar right here and make sure you only have the one that says, when you open it, it'll automatically put it in your calendar right here. You want to make sure you check off Cajun Roots Reseller, and it's under LLC Public Calendar is the title of the calendar. You want to make sure you check it off, because if you don't, you will not see it. So you have to put a check mark on the My Calendars on the side and check it off so you can see what's on the calendar. Then that would be always in your calendar on your Google page. And when you don't want to have it on, you can also take it off, and anything you have checked off. And I won't, these are just things that I have different calendars for. So you can always check off whichever one you want, but you want to check the calendar off so you'll see it that way. And then when you don't want to see it, just uncheck it. But you want to make sure you check it there, because that's how you're going to see it. And then you can do month, week, whatever. Let's see. Good information. I will research YouTube to make sure names aren't being. Yep, you can do that. That'll help you. Perks of perking. That sounds cool. Jennifer comes up with some good ideas in the chats, y'all. It's up to you. It is a great channel name. Yeah, it would be part of my name. There you go. That's a perfect one right there. Perks of perking.
Perks of
perking. Say that 3 times but fast, huh? It's different. Yeah, it is. Perks of picking. I like that. Mm-hmm. All right, got to go get ready to take grandson. Well, thank you so much, Maria, and have a good day. Have a great weekend.
Bye, Maria.
Bye, honey.
Well, everybody is getting to that time. My numbers are going down, and we do have some other shows starting here at 10 o'clock. Like, for example, you have Save Here First Ella. Todd went on at 9. Save Here First Ella's got her auction at 10. Stacey May's Catitude is on at 10. You have the Booted Chicks on also at 10, and she does her daily devotions 7 days a week. That's the Booted Chick. And there's a whole bunch of other names. So check out the calendar. Now you can see it.
And remember, the weekends are long when we don't see Johnny. If you need a Johnny fix over the weekend, Sunday afternoon is your time to get your Johnny fix.
That's right.
If you watch your own videos, does that count as watch hours? No, it doesn't. Nope. And if you have multiple people in your home, they all watch your video, it only counts as one view. Because it's in the same IP address. Yeah. Well, hello, Bridget. 10:30 Central. Lord Jesus, what time would that be us?
11:30.
11:30.
Today?
Yep.
She canceled with me. I don't have her on the calendar. She never got back with me. All right, just let her know to contact me, and I'll put it back on the calendar. I'll send her a message to contact me through the calendar, because she canceled for Christmas, and I never knew when she came back. Well, everybody, thank y'all so much for always being here. We are doing this every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget, this Sunday, I'm on the Joy of Auction Sunday with Dee Dee on this Sunday. And then next Thursday, I will be on with Save Here First Ella as her guest on this Thursday. And of course, don't forget, every Wednesday at 2 o'clock is the Hump Day auction. Dang it, I need more watch hours and subs. Well, you got to get some videos out there and tell us. Come. Yeah, be part of the shows. Be active in the channels. Put yourself out there and chit chat with everybody. So as I say before I end each and every show, if you would like to come on after the show's over and chit chat, you're more than welcome to. The link is at the top of the chat. Even though the show will be over, you can always come on by using that link. Again, the same thing after the show. You have to make sure your camera's on so I can verify that it's you. At least us in the back room, we won't be live. So with that being said, like I say before each and every show, before I get in the show, I want to make sure that they advertise what they got going on and promote their channel. So we'll start with Virtual Shopkeeper Didi. Promote your channel, what you got going on, and whose other channels you'll be on for the week collaborating with.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be on with Countess April, and it's about to get real, Kim. And I'll have a 30-minute slot on their open mic Friday. And I'm looking forward to that. It's always a hoot with those folks. And then Sunday, of course, will be Joy of Sunday auction. And hopefully I'm going to come up with a good time slot for a new show. And I will be announcing my co-host as soon as we decide on a day and a time. That's
All
me.
right. Mark?
Yes. Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell. We co-host on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the Joy of Auction Sunday with Dee Dee and Craig and Christine. And then Michael and I do a sale at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I did hear back from my special guest, which is going to be Margie, Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. And then Wednesday the 25th, I will be on with the Bridget, the Baker's Daughter, LLC, and Craig and Christine. And that's what I got going on this week.
All right. And I saw where Marianne says she's going to be on at 3 p.m. Eastern today. And she also dropped the link for April's open panel tonight, which starts at 9:30.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and there's a different person every 30 minutes. And I think I haven't watched it yet. I just heard about it. And it's different. And she goes on to wee hours of the morning. So that's from what I'm hearing.
Yes.
As I say before in each and every show, thank y'all so much for always being here. Don't forget to share out, watch, and support and collaborate with others. That'll be one of the other ways that you can help bring out the horizons to your channel and get yourself some subs if that's what you're looking for, and get others to collaborate with you, and you can get out there. So with that being said, like I said before in each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous weekend. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.